What's up, YouTube? It's Taboo Trinity. This is my video response to what's her name? Flip on Deck about femmes against studs. First of all, I'm gonna flip it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about a couple of things in this. But first of all, femmes against studs. Why is any femme discouraging other femmes to not talk to studs? People are allowed to talk to whoever they want to talk to. First and foremost, how about you worry about you and do you, and stop worrying about what the next person is doing? Just because you have a preference to only talk to feminine women, why you got to try to discourage everybody else to not talk to studs? People are attracted to who they're attracted to. Why y'all trying to single us out? Yeah, true enough, there are some studs out there who have this ultra masculine role, who, you know, walk around like they dudes or whatever. Or some of them are FTM, you know, female transitioning to male, or whatever the case is, who are living the lives as men or transitioning to be men. You know, that's a whole different category. Now, you do have some studs out there who are controlling and ultra aggressive and ultra dominant or whatever, but I've come across a lot of femmes who were the exact same way, you know what I'm saying, towards me in a relationship. Very controlling, very aggressive, very dominant, or whatever the case is. So I think it just all depends on who you fuck with. I don't think that all studs should be categorized as wanting to act like men or wanting to be like men. I know about 90% of the time when people see me, they think that I'm a dude. But I don't necessarily think that it has anything to do with me trying to be a man. But I'm a very tall female. In comparison to most females anyway, I'm taller than the average female. I'm like 6'1". You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, 200 pounds or whatever. I wear a bald fade, as y'all can see. I ain't gonna show my little shiny head right now. I just cut all my hair off. But I didn't cut all my hair off necessarily because I want to look like a dude. I just can't stand hair, personally. But anybody who's ever been involved with me and been in a relationship with me could tell you that I don't think that I'm a dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in touch with my feminine side. Even though I have a bit of a masculine side, you know, I do tend to be more of the aggressor or the dominant one in the relationship. But I prefer to only date aggressive women to help balance me out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to dominate my woman. It's just naturally who I am. Period, point blank. And actually, even though I shouldn't take offense to it when I hear it, because I know when people look at me, they think that I'm a guy, I actually get a little offended when people be like, yo, what up, man? What up, my nigga? What up, dude? Sir? And all that other stuff, because truthfully enough, I love being a woman, and I wouldn't change that for nothing in the world. Now, I did do a video, you know what I'm saying, talk about if I had a dick for a day, you know, and, you know, shit like that. But, I mean, I love being a woman. I wouldn't change it if I could. I think being a woman is my blessing. It's the best thing that could ever happen to me. And I love that. But it irritates me to hear that femmes are discouraging other femmes from talking to studs. I personally have a hard enough time now getting femmes to talk to me, because most of the femmes that I come across are on this or only deal with other femme type attitude or whatever, because they see me and automatically assume, without getting to know me, that I'm going to be a particular kind of way based on maybe the way that I look or other people that they've dealt with in the past who were extremely aggressive and they thought they act like men or whatever. Now, I wear my fitteds, you know what I'm saying? I wear my button downs, my Timbs, you know what I'm saying? Cop my hat to the side or whatever. But I don't tie my breasts down. You know, I'm not walking around with a strap on. I'm not trying to just completely, you know what I'm saying, be no dude. This is just how I've always been. I've always been a tomboy. That shit ain't never changed. That's been me my whole life. So all I did was take that and, you know, maybe go to the next level with it. But that was always me. But like I said, I'm going to flip it a little bit on this video. We talking about femmes against studs. Studs, why the fuck we ain't against femmes? Now, true enough, I love me. I love me a beautiful black woman. I ain't going to sit up here in front. I do. But let's think about it, studs. What do we really get out of dealing with a lot of these femmes? Like, a lot of studs talk about they won't fuck with other studs or whatever. That's all good. Y'all do y'all thing. But look what you got to deal with when you deal with femmes. A lot of femmes got kids, first and foremost, so you got to step in and play daddy. Even though the baby daddy ain't nowhere around, they want you to step up to the plate though. Play daddy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of femmes don't want to pay for no meals. They don't want to take you out. A lot of them don't want to perform in the bedroom because they take you as one of those touch me not studs. They assume that if you a stud, you don't want to be touched. Even though I have yet to meet a man who said he didn't want his dick sucked, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? They automatically expect you to do so much in a relationship, provide, protect. You know what I'm saying? If you too much popping off at the mouth or whatever, they look at you like you some kind of punk ass nigga or whatever, because studs ain't supposed to be mouthy. You know, that's for the femmes to do, but I mean, you still dealing with another woman, but you're supposed to sit up there and take that shit, you know, not say a whole bunch. It just seems like the studs' role is to pretty much just reach out and please they femme at every fucking turn. I'm trying to understand what the femmes is doing for us to keep us interested to even want to talk to y'all. I ain't trying to be funny, but every femme I come across expects for her stud to help pay bills and, you know what I'm saying, take her out on the town, wine and dine her, woo her, you know, step up and help, you know, do whatever needs to be done around the house, please her completely in the bedroom and expect nothing in return. And y'all hating on studs? Shit, sound like studs is the best thing that ever happened to y'all. I ain't trying to be fucked up about that shit. Some of y'all might not like what I got to say. This is just my personal opinion based on what I've dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to school some of the females that I dealt with. Like, look, that ain't how it's going down right here now. If you got a problem with that, you ain't going about your business. But I'm telling you, that ain't how I get down. Now, I do for my woman, but I ain't going to be doing a whole bunch of shit for my woman if she ain't going to be doing nothing for me. You know, I'm not even expecting for you to go all out. But, I mean, shit, you can't pay for dinner every now and again. You know what I'm saying? You can't help me pay for a bill if I'm helping you pay for a bill. You can't get my motherfucking haircut, but you want braids and nails and toes done and all that other shit. A lot of the motherfucking femmes don't even feel like they gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started to get on this one female the other day because she was talking about the last female she was dealing with. You know, she wasn't working, she was in school and everything, but her girl lost her job. And she was like, well, that motherfucker need to get up and find her job because I don't know what the fuck she think gonna happen around here. Like, I'm gonna pay all the bills. But if y'all was in a relationship and she lost her job, but she was paying all the bills before, then she loses her job and you get a job and you looking at her like, well, I don't know what the fuck she think going around here, but she better hurry up and get her ass a job because I ain't gonna be paying all the bills. But it was okay when that stud was doing that shit though, right? So it's almost like you expect the stud to act like a man. But at the same time, I know a lot of women who are taking care of sorry-ass men. I'm talking about women working 2 jobs, helping raising 3-4 kids, and got they nigga dropping them off at work in they car and going back home watching cartoons and playing motherfucking video games on the PlayStation that they girl bought for them, smoking weed up in the house, no job. And y'all will take care of these sorry-ass niggas, but you expect more from us studs than you do from a lot of these punk-ass motherfucking men. Or wannabe men, little boys actually. So I'm just trying to understand why you got so many femmes out here hating on studs. We need to be hating on y'all. I mean, what the fuck? What have you done for me lately? Not much, from what I could tell. And I ain't trying to be no hater. Like I said, I love my femmes. But for a femme to be acting like you need to cut off studs for what? Because some of us are too aggressive. Because some of us think that we men. At the same time, you got some femmes out there who expect us to be like men. So you have your femme who's looking for a feminine woman because they want a woman who acts like a woman. But then you also have your feminine woman who wants a woman who acts masculine because that's what she's attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I know that I've attracted a lot of bisexual or even straight women because they looked at me and they saw my masculine side, or they expected me to be more masculine because of how I carried myself or how I looked or whatever. And that's all well and good because I do have a very masculine side, but I am in touch with my feminine side. And that shit comes out, you know what I'm saying, when I'm with my girl or whatever, and I don't want her looking at me crazy when I show that side of myself because, motherfucker, I'm still a female. What did you expect? If you wanted a straight up hardcore ass nigga, that's what you need to go get. You a motherfucker straight up nigga. Balls and dick and everything attached. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to go get. But, yeah, I mean, femmes hating against studs. Talking about, you know, femmes don't need to be fucking with studs. Everybody's entitled to what they like. Just leave folks alone. Let them choose for themselves what they like. I mean, we got a variety of flavors out here. Who are you to hate on what the next person wants? You know what I'm saying? Just do you, worry about you, and I think we'll all be better off. But that's just my 2 cents on what Flip on Deck had to say about that shit. Y'all leave y'all comments, let me know what you think. Alright, Taboo Trinity, y'all. I'm gone. No hate to anybody out there. This is just me putting my opinion out there. Femmes, if y'all got offended by that shit, I apologize. Maybe it applied to you, that's why you got upset. Because if I ain't talking about you, you shouldn't be bothered by what I had to say. This is just my experience. You feel me? Anyway, I'm out.